Guys, we are so excited to announce that Playdate is finally, we landed the white whale, is finally brought to you by our good friends over at Cash App.
We're the Cash App show. Maybe that could be like our intro. Cash App it's not Playdate if it's not Cash App.
Cash App, pay me my money.
Where my money at?
Are we going, Andrew?
We are.
Oh,
Andrew,
Playdate.
Andrew, look, beer probably.
Okay, look, it's a coffee mug, but it says beer probably.
It's like
Guilty.
come on.
Don't talk to me till I've had
Like
my
you look at
morning
it,
beer.
you're like,
Yes,
he's probably
amen.
enjoying
Yeah.
a hot cup of Joe. Nope, frothy cold beer.
Beer. One time when our buddy was lashing out for attention, he would drink a Guinness every morning.
What?
You don't remember that? He'd have one Guinness at the beginning of the day. He'd be like, really gets me going. Like, no, it isn't. You just want people to be like, what? You're crazy.
Okay. In that instance, yes, that does sound like something he was doing for attention. Jackson and I went to Jameson's during the middle of the day yesterday and both had a Guinness. I'd turn my whole day around. So,
Just off the cuff?
no. I was filming a video. Yeah.
Which one is Andrew? Andrew.
Yes.
Over
You
here.
know what's funny? Like a corporate-looking guy comes in here yesterday, and I'm like, hi, yeah, you looking for someone? He goes, Andrew? And I go, oh, Andrew Nelson? And start walking him towards your office, and he goes, no, Kenward. I was like, oh, right. Yeah. It's like a guy in like a suit.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's like obviously the guy
Andrew's
in the suit. No offense, but it's like, what meeting would this guy have?
I would be.
I'd love to talk to him.
I would be a little concerned if Andrew was handling like corporate business. I love
we
you as a
just
guy.
like walk by him and he's like screaming at someone in his office. It's like, what's going
Give me
on?
those numbers by tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I speaking of screaming at people, ripped my landlord a fucking new one.
Oh yeah.
Good for you.
I had enough. So I called the landlord's office and left. I wish you could like hear voicemails that you've left. It was 2 minutes of just berating their answering machine over. They've fucked up like a bunch of stuff. I think I've talked about it over the last couple of months. And I hang up and my roommate Z was like, "You're really good at that." And I was like, "Yeah, I've heard my dad like yell at enough people on the phone." Get a call back. She's like, "We're gonna get this all sorted, whatever." I keep like berating her. She's like, "Well, you know what? We'll have someone there first thing tomorrow. Like they're gonna get to the bottom of this." Like, I agree, this is fucked up.
What is the issue?
The current issue, amongst a million other things that have happened in the 2 months, but the current thing is shower won't get hot, oven won't get hot, stove won't work. So I called her and I was like, "I can take a cold shower every once in a while, but where I draw the line is I need to be able to make myself a hot meal." I've never cooked once, but it was like, that is fucked up.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my roommates need to be able to do it, whatever. And she's like, "You're right, that is messed up." And I was like, "It's illegal." And she's like, "It is illegal. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna have a guy there at 8 a.m. I'm like, "Good." Hang up. She texted me in the morning. She was like, "Yeah, you guys haven't been paying your gas bill. You don't even have an account set up. This is your fault." And I just was like, "That can't be right. That can't be right." And like called my roommates and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, we did forget to set that up."
Oh my god.
And so I texted her. I texted her back and I was like,
God.
"I apologize for this." She just read it and didn't respond. Which, good on her. Good on her. That one's on us.
That's the funniest possible. I didn't see that. That's so fucking funny.
I don't
one's
get
on
how.
us.
How do you have like electricity but no gas?
We
Is it
so
all together?
they are separate. There's like an electric.
I know,
company
but
and there's
usually
a
you pay them like
Yes.
all together through the city.
Where it got confusing is we had kind of spread it out. So like Ty pays for the cleaners and the electric bill, and Zach pays for the Wi-Fi and the other thing, and then our other roommate used to just handle the gas, and then I kind of got off scot-free.
You don't pay for anything?
Well, I like Venmo for. I'm saying like
got it. Yeah,
they
yeah.
like everyone has an account,
Yeah.
whatever. When our other roommate moved out, just no one. I think everyone thought the other person was doing the gas.
Yep.
And so for the last however many months, we just have not been paying our gas bill. But not even not paying it, we don't have an account.
That's hysterical.
And so now the like 10 previous complaints that were all valid they're just never going to pick up the phone again.
Yeah. It was a boy who cried wolf situation a bit.
It was. I picked the wrong time to like have enough.
Yeah.
Like I had enough at the wrong time.
That's a bummer.
If I had
you should have
enough-
had enough when they try to kill you with carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
Well, that was what I was gonna
And
ask.
then yeah, so I was like, "What? The gas company came over and fixed the leak." And she was like, "Yeah, they'll still do that. Even if you don't have they're legally required to do that." And I was like, "Okay, I don't I'll call you later."
How did you have gas coming in for like carbon monoxide, but no?
I think maybe there's
gas
like a
that you were,
buffer.
Well,
of
that was like around when your roommate moved out.
yeah.
probably,
No,
like-
he was still there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We
I see.
did have
Okay.
an account when the gas leak happened. And then but that doesn't change the fact they still there are cat burglars on the loose.
What is you always say cat burglars? What does that mean?
I think it in my head because a burglar is you and I could be if I robbed Andrew's house, I'm a burglar. But if I have some sort of a plan and I'm sneaky and I
Google cat burglar?
what's the difference between a cat burglar and a regular burglar?
Also, should we do Playdate?
Playdate
Episode 136.
136.
We'll do the numbers in a second.
Oh, by climbing an upper story. So it's how they get into
Why is there
their
a
building.
different word for that?
Okay, well then they're like a groundhog burglar because they went they went underground. They got our underground parking garage.
Wait, why is there a separate word for a thief who enters the building by climbing?
Because that's what I'm saying. It's impressive stuff. It's like any Joe Schmo can rob someone on the first floor. But if you're robbing second story, third story apartments, you are. Yeah, stealth and agility. Cat burglars are not. So
through upper story windows or rooftop.
okay, a weasel burglar got us. Someone he burrowed negative floors and got people on floor -1 and floor -2.
Yeah.
And that still is a problem. But because I was so wrong about this thing, I just don't even I'm okay.
You put all your bolts in the wrong chamber.
I put all my bolts in the I put all my bolts in the wrong chamber.
bullets.
Well,
that is good that we had this conversation because Jerry, my roommate, everyone shout out Jerry,
shout out Jerry,
is moving out in a week and a half, and
he handles the
the
gas.
gas.
You really lost some steam there halfway through the sentence.
Yeah, I got.
We're gonna have
No, I
gas
started thinking
now.
about how the new guy moving in hasn't filled out the application yet. And I'm like, dude, if there's a world in which this week he pulls out, I'm so beyond hosed.
Have you guys are you already going to pay double rent?
No.
Oh.
Why would I pay double rent?
I thought maybe
that sounds horrible.
I know. I thought there was
Who
a
would do that?
I thought there was a buffer maybe between when Jerry moved in and when Will was
No,
moving in.
he's supposed to move in September 1.
How are you guys going to handle this double Will situation?
The what?
Are you guys both going to go by Will
I think I might go by Willy D.
around the house? Scott's like, Willy D? Willy D, get in here.
Willy D. Willy. Maybe I could be Willy. I don't know how to. I feel like, what age do you become Bill?
It's a really good question. My cousin,
How many old guys named Will do you know?
not many.
Not nearly as many as Bill's.
Yeah.
Those?
My cousin was Billy, and now I think he's 30. He's the oldest cousin, so he's 31.
Yeah.
And I think he is now officially Bill around the office. I still call him Billy, but his office, oh my God.
Full of stuff.
Kind of, yes. But
Called it.
his office, I don't even know if I should dox this. His office was the office that CEO got caught cheating on the top of the parking garage. Have you seen that video?
No.
It was before the concert one. There was this. These people are filming and they're like, oh my God, those people are boning on the top of a parking garage. And it was his boss. Yeah.
Actually,
Click on
one?
this. I don't know if I should even be saying this. Beep, beep. Yeah, it's that first one.
Oh,
that was
wait.
that first one.
In Charlotte?
Yeah.
Don't do it in an open parking garage where there's larger buildings.
Oh, I love this lady's content.
Really?
Yeah, follow her.
Exactly, don't do what she did at the end of this video.
No, I don't.
Because that's green.
Okay, you get it. They were on a parking garage, and honestly, it just kind of looked. I wouldn't have thought it was like cheating, but the internet works fucking fast now.
Dude, have you seen that couple at the Coldplay concert? And they get on the Jimbotron.
What?
And
The Jimbotron. All right, we got any Jimmies out there? Come on, guys.
Wait, all right. 36. Who's 36?
Marcus Falk,
Marshall Falk?
maybe Marshall Falk,
I think he was in the 20s.
or was he 45?
No.
He was the GOAT of
28.
NFL Street, bro. Marshall Falk in NFL Street was unstoppable.
36.
Wait, I can pull one out.
Oh, Marcus Smart.
Maurice
No, he's
Jones
38.
Drew.
Yeah, is that true?
I don't know. That's why I guessed it. He might be like 28 or something. Oh, frick.
What?
Crap, I was on the cusp of something special.
Someone commented, I don't think Willy knows any of the numbers. I think he just uses the obscure name as like a defense mechanism.
What? Like Trent Green? Google, show me Trent Green.
Show me Ha Clinton Dix.
No.
He actually might be.
Oh, actually.
Show me Ha Clinton
Oh,
Dix.
that's not who I was thinking of. That's a quarterback. Who's that guy? Trent something.
Fuck.
Google Trent running back. If Trent running back works.
Really fitting last name. 34. That was pretty
34.
No,
fucking
not
close.
Trent Richardson, though.
I don't know,
Amon Green. Amon Green. Give me that.
Wait, I think it's easier for us to try and come up with someone who's 36 years old.
Wait. Oh, it's 30. This is 0.
Who's the year? Who was like?
AJ Dillon.
Wait, Willy.
No, he's.
Look at me. We can figure this out. Who is like around LeBron's age but a little bit younger?
I don't know.
Oh, Steph Curry.
Steph Curry might be 36.
Jacob DeGrom.
Seven.
Okay.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Well, we already did him last episode.
Double KD.
35 years. That's fun. That is fun. He's age
That is
one
what this
over.
place is
he's
all
age
about.
one over his number. I get one more guess. I get one more big swing for the fences. How about that?
Use it wisely.
Danny Green age. 38. Fuck.
I'm totally stumped.
You're toast.
I'm not toast.
They're gonna eat you a fucking live.
No. It's
No.
No. I could think of it. It's Rashad Mendenhall. Rashad Mendenhall. Rashard Mendenhall.
I can't believe that's a real player.
Who's
34.
But don't do Steelers. I didn't mean obviously I didn't mean when he was on the Steelers. Is he only on the Steelers?
I mean, that was close. That was close enough.
Rashard Mendenhall would have been the poll of the year.
Oh man.
I didn't even think of that. Jerome Bettis.
All right, we have to be done, but that actually might be right.
Brandon Jacobs.
All right, you can't just fire from the hip. Jerome Bettis, the fridge.
Oh!
The fridge. The bus. Who's the fridge?
William Perry.
William Perry.
I got something to say.
All right.
I got something to say.
The South got something to say.
I cash apped you yesterday and you haven't even said anything. I cash apped you $200 and I said love and you haven't commented on it or given me a kiss.
Hey, Willie, thank you for the Cash App.
I love the Cash App.
Me too.
You know what? This is maybe a silly reason a little bit because there's a lot of great things to love Cash App. I love like the user interface, clicking the buttons, like they're big and they like light up in a way that's very satisfying
It's a
to my
blast.
brain.
Guys, if you weren't up to speed already, Cash App is way more than just a safe way to send and receive money. With the Cash App card, you can unlock a ton of perks without all the fees. Enjoy benefits like exclusive early access to nationwide concert pre-sales, Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd, and Sabrina Carpenter.
MJ Lenderman.
Maybe MJ Lenderman. I don't know if that's true. Just to name a couple recent examples, plus discounts on everyday purchase and popular brands you're probably already spending money on. Cash App also adds security to your money by declining suspicious card transactions and sending you a notification to make sure the payment is really you. If your card is ever lost or stolen, you can lock it with just one tap right in the app. Spend with confidence with the Cash App card today.
I love Cash App. I'm very excited to be working with them. I've been Cash Apping for a long time. Now I feel like I'm part of the Cash App family.
Finally.
And you guys need to join our Cash App family. We can be one big family of cash.
For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash for real. Just download Cash App and use our exclusive referral code Friday10 in your profile and send $5 to a friend within 14 days and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Willie, that sounds to me like $5 free dollars. Terms also apply. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC, direct deposit, overdraft coverage, and discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand.
Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. I love Say it with me. Say it, Andrew, you got to say it too.
I love Cash App.
Cash App. Ooh, it sounds like a spell. Cash App. Let's get back into the episode. My dad saw the fridge's penis. My dad was in a steam room in Chicago one time. You know, he was like a legendary Bears lineman.
Yeah.
But then they would give him the ball in like short yardage situations, so he like would get touchdowns because he was so huge. And my dad went to a steam room in Chicago, and he walked in, and it was just the fridge sitting there, cock out. Everyone else had towels on.
How do you know the fridge is about to come into the sauna?
It gets room temp.
His penis comes in 4 minutes before. That's how big it is.
That's awesome.
I love that line from Moneyball.
Is that from Moneyball?
Oh, is that from Moneyball?
He's like, his dick comes in a room, he comes in like 5 minutes later. Something like that.
Dude, do you know what my favorite part from Moneyball is? Got to get on base. Oh. I think I shit myself. Oh, no. That's why we don't do 3 episodes in a row.
Can you imagine if you're 24 years old and you shit yourself while quoting Moneyball?
You gotta get on base.
That one sounded like oh my god, do you remember that old look up like guy pooping his sweatpants couch video?
Oh, I love
You know what I'm
video.
talking about? That was the same noise that made, where it was just the poop fills his sweatpants.
Yes, I love that video.
That's the best video.
And he's like Spanish. That's
Look up
something
like
in
guy.
Spanish.
Try the first one.
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh.
Yes. Wait.
You gotta get on base. You gotta get on base.
Gotta get on base. Oh god! All right, stop it. Chris Pratt, you gotta get on base.
Strider told me yesterday one of the craziest. What?
Not his real name.
Yeah, Michael. Oh, all right.
No, I'm kidding.
All right. I don't know.
I was pranking.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
Strider and I were talking about like if you could pick how the conversation started with like if you could pick how big your penis would be, what would you pick? Whatever. And we kind of broke that down. And then he was like, I went to high school with this guy who his penis was so big that the basketball team would have him like he would shower with the basketball team to like a helicopter his penis for guys who hadn't seen it. Wasn't on the basketball team. They would have him come in and shower with the basketball team, but he wasn't there. He wasn't on the team.
When I played
He played football.
I mean, that's yeah. More proud. When I played basketball in Spain, we all would shower together, and I was 14, 15, early 15.
Any body hair?
Like virtually none. I was a very late bloomer.
Yeah.
So this would have been sophomore year of high school, but I had like pretty much no pubic hair, tiny wiener. I would shower with my underwear on because I just was like, I would rather than be like, that guy's scared of us seeing his wiener than seeing it. And I remember the first time going in there, and there was one kid on the team who just had a hog, like a huge cock. Like, and I was like, oh my God, this is worse than. I was already like so nervous about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such an awkward time in your life, and I'm in a new country, and I don't speak their language, and like. They also have like a second language in Valencia, so like they can talk about me without me even being able to understand the Spanish.
Oh, that's fucked.
They weren't. They ended up being all like my best friends, but I just remember that first time in the shower, being like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I can never let them see mine.
Yeah.
Well, because usually you're afraid of it, and then you do it, and you're like, oh, we all have.
Yeah,
we all have tiny penises. We're all like prepubescent guys.
This was the age where everyone was pubescent. I was the last guy. And one of them had just a military grade rocket on him.
Yeah,
when I was on the tennis team, we had to shower with the basketball team.
Yeah.
And there was one dude who was like huge, D1. And when he would come into the shower, he would just like pick someone to come out. He would go like, you with the Dow shampoo, out. And that kid, it was usually like a tennis kid, would just have to take his shampoo and like leave like
He's just
mid
standing outside
shower.
the shower soaking wet.
Yeah, like still half his hair is like shampooed. He just like walk out.
We also had to do it like after PE class. Did you do that too?
No.
Yeah, I mean like you're sweaty and gross.
I know,
just
but
went
in a
back to
big
class.
communal shower.
Yeah, that's what we
I
did.
always thought like the basketball team thing was like, all right, I can get past this. We're like a sports team.
Yeah.
And I didn't in America ever have to shower with guys, but in that same year in Spain, I had to, do it with my whole PE class, and it was horrible.
Are the
I
Spaniards
dreaded PE.
Oh, we never showered after PE. I just went back to
Also,
class.
PE in Spain is like they take it like it's like who's the best athlete. Like I feel like in America we've dumbed it down to like everyone's just like having fun and like
Yeah, it's just like play some obscure game.
We're like cup stacking. in PE.
we would do like
Yeah.
it would be like push-up competition day, and like if you did the most push-ups you got an A kind of thing.
Oh.
And I like, you know
But
what I
they
mean?
don't-
Like
don't they,
your
like-
grade was literally determined by like how physically fit you were.
Don't they? But they don't like. Don't grades like not matter as much over there? Like they're not all going to college as much as Americans, right?
That's probably true. Yeah, but they're still like you have a grade.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like
Like
score.
that wouldn't
Yeah.
that wouldn't like like if you failed
maybe
gym in
I had
America-
like a weird percent. Maybe I didn't even really get it. Yeah.
because it like if you failed gym here, like that might like you might not be able to get into like college.
Yeah, I mean it's their scores all out of 10, and I remember my first like semester or whatever the time units were. Literally my only 8, I think, or 7 was PE. Like the worst grade I got there was PE. Because I think also, I mean, the teachers definitely like pitied me. Everything was in Spanish, and I didn't speak Spanish, so it was definitely a lot of pity grades. But PE was just like, nah, this guy's out of shape.
Our gym class was a lot of like tests.
Yeah, there'd be like written tests about like how to play soccer or
games
something.
or-
Like,
yeah.
this shit was it's kinda
We'd like go play golf like on the track. We'd like hit like fake golf balls, and then you'd have to like come in and do like a written test on like the rules of golf. And it was so unfair because it were like some of us that
yeah.
had known the rules of golf since we were like 5, and then there were like girls who that's never going to be applicable to their lives, and they've never played golf before, and would get like a 50 because they were like hard. Some of these games are like have really hard rules.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like if it was like a cricket test, I'd get a 0. So like that gives me sympathy for anyone that would have.
Yeah.
I also remember I was in a theater there. I was in this play. I played a donkey,
A burro.
a burro, if you will. And one time my theater. This is just a random story I just thought of, but like our theater, we went on like a field trip with like the theater class to like see something, I forget. And then he was like, took us to McDonald's after. And then a bunch of the kids were like, yo, come over here. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I just followed this like group of like the cool kids. Like, 'cause I want to be like a cool kid.
Right.
and they just go out in the McDonald's parking lot and like hide behind a car and start like smoking weed. I was like, oh my fucking God, I'm gonna get, because like if I get caught smoking weed, I literally get sent back home to America. Like
You'd get deported.
like that, literally. Yeah, like it would be game over. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, oh my fucking God. And I was like, cool guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom or something. And I'll just like go back into the rest of the crew and hang out with them, thinking like I got away with it. And then I find out the theater teacher was like related to my host family. And my host mom was like, hey, Will, like that day, she's like, we wanted to say we're like really proud of you. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, Rafa saw you walk over to, or with a bunch of kids who started smoking weed, and then you got scared and went back to the crew. I was like, he saw all of that? So,
Wait, so
like the teacher saw it happen, and I guess he didn't say anything in the moment. So like, I think he was just like, I'm not going to deal with this. This is like above my pay grade. But then he revealed behind closed doors that he totally knew it was happening.
Is that legal over there to smoke weed?
No.
Do the teachers
Certainly
care?
not during school.
Yeah. I never understood the urge to be high at school.
No, it sounds like a nightmare.
I had buddies that would be high every day at school, and were like good students. And it was like, you could really excel if you just didn't do that.
Totally.
The foreign exchange students were always like the craziest. I remember one time, two of them, they were like brothers, showed up hammered to our football game. And like they were the only two people that had like really like drank that much before the game.
Yeah.
And they were so rowdy that they got like kicked out, and everyone like booed the security guard. And then like in like the third quarter they came back. Like they like were like revived, and everyone was like, yeah. It was like this huge uproar. No one was paying attention to the game at all.
We had some kids like years before I was even in high school had built this pretty elaborate like fort in the woods that kids would use to like pregame and then go to the game.
Oh, that's sick.
And I remember, I don't think I started like really drinking before games until I was like a sophomore or junior, and got away with it every time. Would like talk to the vice principal, and he would be like, all right, like just because he was like our buddy's dad, so he like didn't want to get anyone in trouble, but he's like, you can't be like, if you're talking to me and it's clear that you're drunk, like whatever, like I'm gonna have to say something. Got away with it until the first away football game senior year. I got suspended for 2 days for I got caught drinking at that game. A bunch of us did, and the cop lined everyone up and was like, all right, everyone on that wall. We're like, oh my God, we're so fucked. Is he gonna like breathalyze us or something? And he was like, all right, blow on my fingers. We were like, what? He's like, blow on my fingers. I can smell if you're drinking. We're like, okay. And he did it. He got like, it was like 50% accurate. Like he like, it was like clear he couldn't do it. So he got me and one of our other buddies, and then every other kid that was drinking just like got away with it. Because it's one, by the time, even if that did work, it's contaminated the second the first kid does it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So the first kid got caught, I got caught, and then everyone else got off scot-free. Because I think after me, he realized like, oh, it just smells the same.
It just smells like it smells. That's like, remember the viral prank we did?
What?
Me and Caroline at Wisconsin.
I remember that, yeah.
Caroline Kennedy.
Yeah, what is like sucking on each other's fingers? What was it?
Yeah, she would be like blowing my fingers and then stick it over, and I go, yeah, he's drunk. Or was maybe the opposite? I forget.
Oh,
Some of the prank stuff was funny, but it is so excruciating to film.
Them sending us to colleges is like torture.
Not this time though. The mug root beer tour is gonna be awesome.
Well, because they fixed it. We just have to like go to
it's like a
tailgates now.
tailgate?
But before it was like you'd have to do like 11 shots because every kid wants to do a shot of whatever the alcohol was, and then they would make. I got out of doing any like man on the street stuff every time, but watching Willy have to do that made my skin crawl.
Yeah, and you are effing me in a couple weeks because your like wedding thing. Now I have to go to Fort Worth. We have to go to Fort Worth,
My hometown.
That's why I'm saying he's effing me because I have to spend a week there.
Wait, why do you have to go? Oh,
because
you have to go early?
I have to go early for him, and then I have to stay throughout the weekend. So I'm gonna be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What happens?
Wait, are you from Fort Worth? Not Dallas.
Yeah, like Dallas Fort Worth is like the same area.
Which one are you
essentially.
from? Though?
More so like Fort Worth. I'm like between the two.
Waxahachie.
Why do they group? Why does
The
Keller.
airport.
certain cities
The
like
airport,
group
yeah,
So
from
that's
the
in
airport.
between them, right?
I was, yeah. I mean, it's like right by my house. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I'm from Keller. But
I hate that.
Are you going to TCU?
Yeah, we're going to a TCU game. TCU SMU, the Red River rivalry.
Oh, okay.
I thought Red River's
Red
Dallas,
River.
or sorry,
rivalry.
Austin versus Oklahoma. The Blue River rivalry.
Anyway, I got to spend a week in Fort Worth. So if you
What
have
are
any
we
recs,
doing there
It's going to be
besides-
hot as fucking balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. When are you going?
September 17th through 21st.
Oh, okay.
So we got to do our play date.
We do our thing on Wednesday, and then you fly out, and then I'm just there.
But what happens the other days?
We'll have something like Friday evening and Saturday morning, I think.
So like the sketch thing, and then
Yeah, and then like a tailgate. But like Thursday and Friday all day, I'm just gonna be there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
maybe I'll find like a Andy Dalton museum or
that
something.
that one is on me. But in my defense, I told them almost a year in advance that I had this
Yeah.
wedding, and they were like, "We should plan the first thing that he has to do on the wedding day."
Yeah, yeah.
The first time I ever tried to use a fake ID was in Fort Worth.
Ooh, how'd it go?
Stockyards?
Stockyards, yeah, at the Stockyards.
Scott was tell me about Stockyards.
Yeah, my friend and I, we went to the rodeo, and it worked there. Actually, they didn't even ID me at the rodeo,
What's
but the
first thing
bartender.
you bought with your fake ID, or was it a bar?
I think it was like a Bud Light Lime. Yeah, which was like because that's what my parents
from a gas station or from a
No,
from a
at the
bar?
rodeo. Because that's what my parents drank, like growing up, and now I realize that's like a really shitty.
I don't
beer.
know, man. I like Bud Light Lime.
Really?
I haven't had one.
When I was in college, I haven't had one in forever either. But when I was in college, I was a big prickly pear cactus lime Michelob Ultra guy.
I feel like I have
That
had
was
that
my-
before.
that's a
Yeah.
drink?
Yeah,
I felt
that-
like you were just like AI generating.
no,
words.
that was my jam.
Yeah,
that was
I do remember
the
that being
green,
good.
the green Michelob.
Yeah.
The first thing I ever bought with my fake ID because we were worried to buy alcohol with it at first because we didn't know like how good it was. So we were like, all right, let's buy like tobacco products just to make sure this works because you can't get in like a ton of trouble for trying to buy that. So we went to a cigar shop and I got like a case of cigars. I don't like cigars, but and it worked. And then we were off to the races. Got a first.
Why would you buy like cigarettes or something like less expensive?
I don't know. It was just dumb. We panicked and it was like okay, like tobacco because even like
Yeah.
gas station to me was like
Yeah.
more risky. And then first thing I ever bought was a 18 pack of Rolling Rocks.
Oh,
Nice.
We were just talking about.
We were
Rolling
just
Rocks.
talking about Rolling Rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, underrated.
Were you guys at the Brig?
I have a bunch of
bullshit.
videos of like every like getting beer for the first like year and a half felt like a bank heist.
Yeah,
like it was
yeah.
like I can't. We'd film it like every time. And
Yeah.
the first video of me walking out with the pack of Rolling Rock, my buddy Duncan Geike was filming it, and he's losing his fucking mind behind the camera. He's like, "You're a legend. You're a legend." And then
awesome.
I think we had like 2 each.
I remember when I finally turned 21, nobody ID'd me. Like on my 21st
Yeah.
birthday, like every restaurant I
Sucks.
went to, I was like, "Can I get this drink?" They're like, "Yeah, cool." And I'm like, "Don't you want to check my ID?" And they're like, "No, I'm good." And I'm like, "No, you should
check
check
my
it. Tell me
ID."
happy birthday, maybe."
Yeah.
My 21st birthday, I went to New York City to like see my brother, and we're gonna like go all out. And I know I've told a bunch of stories about that weekend but when I
Wait, I don't even remember any.
well, like the Mets Yankees game
Oh,
or
oh.
the margaritas.
Yep. Yeah.
The Subway series.
Did I tell you this?
No.
I'll give you
It's
the
a great story.
Spark Notes version. Is we go to the Mets Yankees game, sneak into really good seats. It's for my 21st birthday, and we got big margaritas, and we snuck down to these big seats good seats in the outfield. My 21st birthday is the 20th anniversary of 9/11. So that's why the Mets and Yankees were playing, which you didn't even realize. And then they did a thing in like the 5th inning. They're like, we now honor the families of those who lost their lives in 9/11 who are here with us today. We had snuck into the section where everyone's parents had died in 9/11. So everyone stands up, and we're just standing there with these huge margaritas, and we're like, what do we do? We're like, just stand up, just stand up, just stand up. Because it was like, it's worse to stand out.
Yeah.
Like everyone in the section will literally kill us if so. Yeah. So we
Oh,
just
that's
stood up.
brutal.
Stolen valor.
Yeah.
And then that night we go to a nightclub in the city, or like a rooftop club thing that my buddy was like the manager at, and like hooked us up with a table. It's like outdoor on a rooftop in like financial district, and they project like the World Trade Centers into the sky. So it's just like right, like they do like huge holograms.
Yeah.
Just like right behind us is like the Twin Towers.
Oh,
It's
man.
very bizarre. Anyway, the beginning of that day though, I go from Boston to New York. First bar we go to, I realize I guess when I get to New York like the night before, I realize I forgot my ID. I go there for my 21st birthday and I forgot my ID. So I had to get my roommate to overnight it. So then me and my brother had to go to bars and I had to use a fake ID like twice that day until the package arrived. And then I got to go get it.
No, I swear I'm 21.
Yeah, but it was like I'm using a fake ID when I'm 21.
As a 21-year-old,
Yeah,
exactly.
very
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. When mine got stolen, the lady just like laughed at my face. Like I handed it over and she was like, no, there's like absolutely no way this is like real. We had just gone to the rodeo at the stockyards and then we were going to a bar next door. I didn't order a fake ID. My buddy just had like a binder full of fake IDs that he was like bringing to his buddies at college. And he was like, you kind of look like my one friend, so just use this one. So the lady took it and I remember that it was from South Carolina. And I couldn't remember if it was Columbia or Charleston because I remembered it started with a C. And so she was asking my address and I said Columbia and it was Charleston. And she was like, yep, not going to happen. And she was like, I'm going to bring this cop over right now if you don't leave. And so I was like, okay. So I left, but my buddy stayed and he was like, can I at least have the ID back? Because it's my buddies I got to bring back to college like next week. Like it's not even for him. And she was like, absolutely not. You're an idiot. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, the gas station we would buy from this place called the Rusty Lantern, and it shared.
You just call that the Lantern?
Yeah, for me that's just the Lantern. It shared a parking lot with the South Portland Police Department, so it was the only place that believed our IDs were real, but it was like the closest proximity to danger.
Maybe that's
possible.
why.
Yeah, they were like, no one would be dumb enough to do this. The amount of times that you would be like sitting there with a 30 rack and then like cops would come in to get like a slice and you're like, oh no, be cool.
Yeah.
I was the same in college. It was a place called Walsh Liquors we'd go to, and it was next door to the Brighton Police Department. And we'd be like, I guess that's... Honestly, I feel like it's like, if a cop saw you, you'd be like, there's no way he would be that fucking stupid.
Yeah. Dude, when I was a kid, there was or I guess it's still there, but there was this restaurant called The Bag, which was in Carabasset Valley. It was on Sugarloaf Mountain, which is where we all skied. And my dad had this big F-250 with like a long bed because he used to like deliver shit in it. And it had a covered top. And like we wanted to go like 15 of us to The Bag. And
the bag
couldn't fit everyone in the seats. So we were like, all right, just get in the bed. It's like a 5-minute drive. We'll be there in 2 seconds. And they brought like a speaker. They're having like a grand old time in the back. There's like 10 kids in the back of this bed. And we pull into The Bag parking lot. Also shares a parking lot with the police station. And there's like 3 spots. It's like unbelievably tight to like get in and out. And so it takes me like 5 minutes to get in. We go in, have dinner or whatever, come back out, load everyone back into the bed. And I realized like, oh my God, with the way this new car parked while we were in there, like it's a boat of a car. Like it's ginormous. We're not going to be able to get this thing out. And so we're like kind of like inching, like 20-point turning our way out. Cop comes out, flashlight taps on my window. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fucked. They're playing music on their speaker, like in the back. You can hear them like giggling and stuff. They have no idea what's happening because they're under like a cover.
Wait. I'm confused about what kind of car is this?
F-250. It was like a Ford truck.
But they're covered?
That you can put a bed cover over it. So like they're like sealed in the bed under like a black like tarp or whatever. But
are they like laying down then?
Yeah, they're like all like laying down on the thing, like cracking up, and like they have no idea. A cop has come up, and he taps on the window, and I'm like, oh my God, we're so fucked. Because I can hear their music. The cop can definitely hear the music. And I was just like, all right, fuck it. And like rolled down the window. I was like, hi, officer. He was like, how you doing tonight? I'm like, been better. Like, how are you doing? And he was like, yeah, looks like you need some help getting out. He was like, I'll direct you. So he just like kind of like air traffic controlled me out. And then he goes, you can drive right through the village, which is like, you're not normally supposed to drive through there, but it was late at night. We were like, oh my God, how the fuck did we get away with that? And he like waved on the way out.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's really nice.
And then he waved, and then he pulled out his gun and started shooting. shot out all 4 tires.
In your dreams, pal.
You thought I was gonna fucking let you get away with that? That's funny.
I've noticed now gas stations will just ask me how old I am instead of checking my ID, and I forget probably half the time. I go 24. I mean 23. I mean 25.
Yeah.
I think.
Wait, how
26.
old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
October 18th,
Oh,
1999.
coming up.
Libra. Not to
Libra
brag.
season.
Not to brag, but
Dude,
Libra.
my friend Emily, we all had Connecticut fake IDs.
Yeah.
That was, like, I think Connecticut and South Carolina were like the 2 best ones. You guys use ID God? Is that where you got yours?
No.
You like
Mine was like old Ironside.
I know old Ironsides.
Yeah.
You'd like Western Union like $300 to
Yeah.
like China, and then just like 10 weeks later, a like package of like forks would come, and you'd be like, oh, I got ripped off, and then the IDs would be like inside, so it could get through customs. or whatever. And she had a Connecticut one, and I think she put like Darien or New Canaan or something as her hometown, and the lady was like, Darien, that's coastal, right? And like, I've been there. Like, I honestly don't even really like. I guess you could make an argument either way. And she had never like Googled it, so she didn't know. She was like, kind of, I guess, or whatever. And the lady was just like, oh, I got you now. And she was the only kid I ever knew that like got in trouble with their fake ID at this gas station because she didn't know. She couldn't tell you if it was on the code. You gotta pick one. Like, there's no way this gas station attendant actually knows. She was just gauging your.
I put my actual home address on. Since South Carolina is such like a common like, it's like a fake that I just did my literal exact home address.
But then if you get caught with it, they can go back to your house. Like my friend Cam.
Yeah, but I was like, if I get caught with a fake ID, the bouncer's gonna go to my house?
No, like if the cops get it. So
yeah,
like my friend Cam had a Texas one, but he put his main address, I think.
Okay.
And so they were like, oh, Trundy Road. That's like right down the street. And they like went and got him.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that episode of Community where Annie gets a fake ID. She's like, I'm from South Carolina. Should I have a Southern accent at the bar? And they're like, no, it doesn't matter. They don't care. And she's like, no. So the whole night she does like a Southern accent.
Yeah.
And they're like, the other girl, Britta, is like, it doesn't matter. Like, they're going to let like hot girls in no matter what. And she's like, okay, I'm just so nervous. And they go to the bar, and the bouncer doesn't even check Annie's ID. And then Britta goes up, and he like scans it like 10 times and like bends it. And he's like, can never be too careful. And like hands it back to her. And you can just see Britta's face. Like, she's like, fuck.
That's hysterical. That'd be funny if like she drops the accent, and then they immediately are like,
And they're like, wait a minute.
The guys at True Classic started with a simple mission to bring premium, comfortable clothing to the masses because looking and feeling great shouldn't come with a designer price tag.
Honestly, I think it's pretty clear that people agree.
I agree.
True Classic has 25 million shirts that they've sold. They don't have 25 million different shirts, but they've sold over 25 million shirts. 5 million customers. They've got over 200,000 5-star reviews. It's not just about like the fabric or the fit, which are obviously fantastic, but it helps guys show up with confidence and purpose, okay? They fit the right way. They make you feel like you can be comfortable and you can be classy and you can show up. Like, you ever go to the DMV and you're like, what do I wear to the DMV?
True Classic.
True Classic.
All right, here's a question.
And guess what?
What do I wear on a hot first date?
True Classic.
What do I wear to my own wedding?
True Classic. What do I wear on top of a grape?
True Classic.
Exactly.
Willie and I have been wearing them for a while now. And let me tell you, we felt the difference the moment we threw them on.
Yep.
It's tailored where you want it. There's no bunching, no stiff fabric, none of that BS. Just a clean, effortless fit that actually works for real life.
It's built for comfort. It's built to last. And they do a bunch of great stuff for the community. And they are built to give back. So you can find them on Amazon, Target, Costco, Sam's Club, or head to trueclassic.com/playdate to try them out for yourself. True Classic. It's the truth. I just came up with that. That's not a.
You guys can have that
That's
one.
not an
for free.
approved saying from the brand. I just came up with it.
Taking a minute to talk about one of today's sponsors, TickPick. TickPick is the leader in transparent pricing and always shows you your prices up front. TickPick has the best prices on tickets to any live event, sports, concerts, you name it.
TickPick hooked me and Lauren up with tickets to the Gracie Abrams concert a couple weeks ago, and let me tell you, it was awesome. We were able to get awesome seats right on the floor. Lauren touched Gracie's hand.
That's okay. That should be the selling point. TickPick literally let Lauren, or I guess Gracie let her too, but put her in a position to touch her idol.
And I was super close too, which is also really cool, right?
Yep. TickPick hooked me and my sisters up with Dodgers tickets.
Nice.
Some great family bonding at Dodger Stadium. It was a blast. We got literally the best seats you could possibly get at Dodger Stadium that aren't the umpire. That's what I like to say. TickPick can get you just as close as the umpire.
TickPick had me so close I was calling balls and strikes.
Yeah.
TickPick, I caught it. I had a home run from
TickPick literally put me in a position to hit a triple. I had a triple at the Dodgers game. Here's what we appreciated most about TickPick. Some of these other apps, it'll say one price and then it's by the time you check out, it's a whole new price.
I couldn't believe this.
Transparent. It is exactly what the price is. The app is easy to use. Download TickPick today and get $10 off your first purchase by clicking the link in our bio and making an account. Experience the leader in transparent ticket pricing. Click the link in our bio to download TickPick today and get $10 off your first purchase.
Let's get back into the episode. I'm feeling pain.
Y'all getting brain. I'm feeling pain.
I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm spitting on his track.
Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Apologize to Andrew for that. Apologize to Andrew for that.
Well, I'm sorry, Andrew, that I was doing that. You're producing the podcast and you're wearing our hat. We're sitting on the desk chairs and we're talking the mics.
Roadmap. We got a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitches followed by our pitches. Then we're going to do everyone's favorite Am I the Asshole? Followed by Teach Me Something. And right before that, we're actually going to do This Guy Rocks. And then Will and I are going to do ways to say someone died, I think. Ways to say someone died. And fun facts you can use during an icebreaker. Guys, college is right around the corner. New jobs are starting. And people are going to be wanting to have you do an icebreaker. And icebreakers are always fucking boring. So we're going to give you good ones that you can tell people. I have a question. Yeah.
For this one, so yours are also just made up.
Yeah, you're going to be lying if you use any of these. Unless it
right.
happens to apply to your life. But
right.
These are just good, fun ones that you can use to maybe break the ice a little bit and not be so boring.
Have y'all seen
Y'all seen Severance?
Worst
guy ever.
Helly R.
Guy you didn't invite to your house.
Helly
y'all
R
seen Severance?
Dude,
what was that guy you were talking about that used to hang out in the corner of your parties? Colin sitting in the corner waiting for a girl to get drunk enough to drive her home. He goes, y'all seen Severance? They're like, leave, Colin.
Dude, I got
No one fucking invited you, Colin.
Chicken schnitzel sandwich.
What about it?
I got a chicken schnitzel sandwich for dinner.
Yes!
I know.
From Augie's?
No, they had a pop-up at Dudley Market. Walked over, sat right down, which is like never happens there.
Yeah. I've still never eaten there because you know how much I hate lines.
Yeah.
And waiting.
Well, you call me, I'll put your name in. Then you don't have to wait.
I know. There's something... Also, if you're going to VBB and you get dropped off by like a Waymo or an Uber outside of Dudley Market, walking through there is the most embarrassing thing in the world for some reason.
Imagine being a sweaty, shirtless guy with like not a body of a sweaty, shirtless guy.
Right.
That's how I feel after all my long runs. I have to walk through. It's like all the hottest people in the world.
It's the coolest guys in town. And when me and my fucking motley crew were... There are some hot guys in my crew, but I'm definitely the least hot guy walking through Dudley Market, and it's like trendy people waiting, and they're drinking fucking orange foot contact wine, and they're about to have a great meal, and I'm walking to binge drink at Venice Beach Bar, and they all I can hear them fucking whispering. They go, "There he goes. That guy's a fucking loser. He could never hang with our crew."
The last time it was when I peed myself. So I had to tuck my shirt in around my waist so that people couldn't see that I had a big piss stain.
They're like, "Hey, that's Will Donnellan. He just pissed himself."
Yeah.
That is the closest feeling in adulthood to being like walking through Dudley Market.
It's like
to get to Venice Beach Bar. Yeah, is you're at a new school and you know no one, and and all the cool kids are like who have just started having sex, and they smoke weed before school and stuff
while having sex.
Yeah, they're like smoking bowls out of each other's belly buttons while they are in some Japanese sex position you've never heard of.
Walking through the cafeteria on the first day of school, trying to find your table and not pick the wrong one for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You guys
so
picked
stressful.
One? You were there?
I mean, it was just kind of like, you didn't have to pick it, but it was like once you had committed to one table, it was kind of like
then if
you
you want to hang with a different crew the next day, your boys from day one are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I got so overwhelmed by the cafeteria and the dynamics and everything that I just never went. All of high school, I just had this teacher I liked, and I would just go eat in her room.
Wow.
I would either go home or
shout out Miss Novinger.
Yeah,
she was chills.
One of my best friends to this day. I met him first day. Everyone in my high school, usually we went to kindergarten together, and then there were a handful of kids that would transfer in. My friend Brendan, who I didn't know at the time, I think he thought our school was a lot preppier than it was. There was the kids from other towns, I think, thought we were very, very preppy. And so he showed up. Everyone's wearing completely normal clothes, but he was wearing a Vineyard Vines button down tucked into Nantucket Reds, and he had loafers on. Sweet.
Kind of a fit.
He was throwing a fucking fit. And he came up and he was like, "Hello, gentlemen. Would you guys mind if I sat with you?" And we were like, why are you being weird? And then now he's one of my good buddies. He's still a very odd guy, but
that's awesome.
Nice guy.
He powered through.
One of my friends, first day of senior year, he was like, "Hey man, we have the same English class. Will you save me a seat?" And I was like, "For sure, man." Totally forgot.
Oh.
Didn't save him a seat.
Oh,
there was one seat left at another table. And he sat down there, and he was like, "Fuck, dude, I got to sit here for the rest of the year." Ends up talking to this girl next to him. They've been dating for 7 years now.
You did that.
So I did
Well
that.
done,
I
Andrew.
did that by forgetting. So shout out to VJ and Hannah.
you're gonna be his best
I
man.
hope so.
Your
Yeah,
name's
I should
VJ?
be. VJ, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Before we knew his name, this one kid he was on the tennis team with me. And before we could remember his name, this one kid just called him the Vagina Kid.
Nice.
He's like, "Who's a Vagina Kid?" I would go, "VJ."
Okay, that
He
explains
goes,
why
"Yeah."
you looked over me and went, "Ooh."
Let me tell you, Andrew. If you saved him that seat, he would be getting no VJ.
Dude,
Come
I
on.
love
you.
the memories we make together.
I know. They're gonna last a lifetime too.
Yeah,
You know what?
they're gonna be on the internet for. Do you ever think? Oh, is this what you were about to say?
No, but that our kids are gonna be able to know exactly what we were like.
Our kids are gonna be able to watch this. Son, daughter, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. I think that it's the only bad part about it is we're gonna have very little negotiating power when it comes to don't do stuff or be a good kid.
Yeah.
Because we've said everything.
Yeah.
My dad streaked through the cafeteria when he was in high school.
That's awesome.
Hanging brain?
Hanging brain, full.
It's like a felony.
Yeah. Well, he was a minor, but he flashed other minors.
Worse.
He still vehemently denies that he did this. He's that wasn't me. It was because he was wearing either pantyhose or a ski mask over his face, but everyone knew it was him. He still there's a little twinkle in his eye that you can tell he's a little bit proud of it, but he will not.
Why did he do it?
I don't know. He was he was just a madman. But my sister met I don't remember who she met. She met someone, and their parent was there and went to high school with my dad. I was like, "Oh, your dad streaked through the cafeteria," and she was like, "No, that wasn't him." She was like, "It was him. It was him. We know it was him." The cool kids in my fraternity the fraternity I was gonna rush before because we couldn't rush until second semester. But you already kind of knew what crew you were running with. The older guys were obsessed with fire, all pyromaniacs. They would set certain things on fire and then jump it with their moped, And so it would be like pallets of whatever. Like one time they like took their own couch outside and like set it on fire. Like truly like looking back on it, like pyromaniacs. And I was like, these are the guys I want to run with. I need to be in this crew.
Yeah.
Pyro, they used to call me Pyro Willy. No, they didn't. All right, let's do
Yeah, there was a Rush event where they just like smashed a car. There was just a car, and you could just like get a hammer.
Someone else's car.
Yeah, it was like a junk car.
Okay, all right.
Junk car. All right, pitch me.
Hello, Bev, Biv, and DeVoe.
Devo. What is that?
I'll be and. I don't know. Should I look it up?
No, it's gonna be something bad.
Long-time listener, first-time pitcher.
Nice.
What's the worst part about picking out a new board game?
Oh my
Learning
god,
the rules.
takes
A few games to get it.
There's like one guy that's really excited about how complicated the rules are, and the rest of us don't want to do it.
Close. Deciding which one to choose and spending a decent chunk of change every time you want to play the game. Way too many options in the game aisle, and once you buy a game, it's yours forever. You might not even enjoy the game that much or play it once. Those murder mystery games, so fun, yet once you solve the murder, that game is done and never to be played for again.
Ooh, I know where this is going.
Introducing Game Buster. It's Blockbuster, but for board games.
Fucking sick.
You can either sign up for a membership for a fee, or you can just rent a game at a time. Want to try Wingspan out, but not sure if you like birds that much? Rent it out for a weekend and see if you should join the flock. Want to solve a few murder mysteries over the weekend? Okay, Sherlock, go for it. Need a drinking game for a darty? Now you can with Game Buster. Pricing tiers are in the works, and if there's damage, there's an additional fee, of course, but that's for the higher-ups to deal with. So, Sharks, who's in?
Right
with
here.
love from the Bay Area, Darcy.
Dude, that is
awesome.
That is fucking fantastic. I think maybe it would be more like old school Netflix.
They send it to your house?
They send it to your house because I think the brick and mortar thing kind of doesn't work anymore. But the thought of going in and renting a nice little board game, bringing it home with your lady and just playing, that sounds
I wonder
like
if this exists. Can you Google board game rental? Like, this almost feels like it should exist.
Yeah, it almost feels like you shouldn't have told us that and just done it.
They have it at the library?
Yeah, but that's like, it's all like bullshit ones. It's like chutes and ladders and shit.
Yeah.
You should do that, Darcy. You should do that, and I actually would invest.
Yeah, I love that idea, actually. That would be really fun, because sometimes you get a game and you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Swing and a miss.
You guys ever play Jackbox in college?
Yeah, of course.
I loved Jackbox.
Wait, like Quiplash?
Yeah.
My cousin Chris was over one time, and I hadn't heard of Jackbox before, and so we were playing Quiplash, and we were like, oh my god, this is an awesome game. And we all kind of were like, it was before you realized, like, oh, it's whatever the dirtiest answer is funny.
Yeah.
So we were playing it the way I think they had intended it. So it was like, we were just trying to be silly or whatever, but Chris already knew, like, that just the most shocking answer is probably going to win.
Yep.
And so the first round, every single one, his were, like, the dirtiest thing you'd ever... Keep in mind, all cousins. We're all related. And we were trying to be, like, kind of tame and silly, and Chris wiped it. It was like when the first guy dunked in basketball, and you're like, I didn't even know you could do that.
I'll never
revolutionized.
I'll never forget when that first summer we were out in LA. Will Angus, we played one time at the old office, and he deployed a strategy that it was game breaking at the time. I think people have caught up, but he just right before we started playing just goes. And I had just moved out and I was new, and they all had been there for like a little bit. So I was kind of assuming I was like late to the party on like they played before or something. And he goes, guys, and please, seriously, this time, nothing about bees. Seriously, like no bee jokes. Like it's just old. Let's just nothing about bees. And then, of course, all his answers are about bees. So every time it comes up, he goes, oh, come on. And it would be like, to be like something or like
my God.
something about like honey or like buzz. And he just ran the whole game.
Oh my God.
It became, and then the second round,
like
then
4D
everyone's
chess.
trying to do bee jokes.
But it's stale at that point.
Yeah, exactly. It was a masterclass.
He's the funniest. He's truly... He's probably the funniest person I've ever met in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Second, Andrew's the funniest.
We played Quiplash one time, and it was like my friend group, but we were all in the same like college organization.
Yeah.
And for the final question, I put like, who's most likely to cry during sex?
Yeah.
And it was just like 20 Garrisons all there.
He's like,
And
don't cry during sex.
And it just like nuked our friend group. Like we didn't hang out ever again after that. like so many people were divided. They were like, that's fucked up. He's not even here to defend himself.
Oh, he wasn't
And,
even there?
No, he wasn't there. He was just like a guy in our org. He wasn't really like our friend.
Got it.
But there were some people that were,
The best feeling in the world was coming home from the bars with like a couple of your buddies and then like their girlfriends who like, not that they didn't have funny girlfriends, but I just remember one night where like they weren't the funniest women in the world. So I'd throw like a medium one or whatever. And it was like, I felt like the man. Everything was like they'd never heard anything funny before.
Yeah.
You feel like the funniest man in the
I remember
world.
playing when I lived in Greenville, and all my friends there were like very, very nice people. Like loved everyone, but everyone was like very like Christian,
Yeah.
conservative, and I was like, I had to like toe a line for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was like a
found
weird,
it.
like there's always like a pulse check the first time you play
Right.
with a new crew. And then I also remember going to a party I think it was when I lived in Washington D.C. or something, and my cousin or someone had invited me to this thing anyway, and I get there and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play it cool, feel out the crew, and right off the bat, like the most vile shit I've ever seen out of like respectable people that I was like, oh my god. Like it was like worse. I was like, oh, I can't even hang. Like I can't do that. I can't type these things.
Damn.
So I feel like there's always like the first
Yeah.
round with a new Quiplash cruise. You have
Yeah.
to feel it out.
I was talking to a girl one time, and she invited me to play Cliplash with her
Yeah.
friend group, and it was the imposter one. And it was like where like everyone knows the prompt except for you, and you're supposed to hold up like a number on your hands, and you're just supposed to go with everybody
Yep.
else. And it was penis length, and I was the imposter, so I didn't know. So like it went, and I just put up 1, and everyone was like. And I was like, I'm the imposter. Like, vote me out. Like, I can't have this girl I'm talking to think I have a 1-inch dick. I was like,
Wait, that's
I was
hysterical.
like, vote me out.
It's me.
Hilarious. All right, Willy and Andrew, what's the worst part about owning clothes?
It hurts.
Stings.
You're learning what he likes. You're getting a feel for what Willy likes. You slowly over time lose a bunch of your like favorite clothes, and you're like, where the fuck did that go? I'm inventing a hangers with like weight sensors that are like corresponding to each thing. So when you pull one out, it automatically like checks it out on a list. So it's like this one is out, and it will notify you like if it doesn't make it back into the hamper, or if it never gets hung back up. So you can notice that you've lost something before it's been like months, and you're like, oh, I don't even remember.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it keeps inventory of like all your clothes. So you're like, so I'm convinced my cleaning people are stealing my favorite t-shirts. And so but I have no proof. But if I saw the sensor go off in the middle of the day, I would know either my roommate is trying on my clothes again, or the cleaning people are taking them.
Could there be a modification for the floor too?
Oh, because you just throw your shit on the floor?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe the floor's like weighted.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't always have shit hung up.
Yeah.
I'm not like fucking Jesus Christ.
You don't hang your clothes up?
I don't have enough room to hang all my clothes. I have a tiny closet. It's like, I mean, I fold most of them and put them in the dresser.
Okay. Your dresser could do that too, though.
Okay. And then some of them I pile in a big pile in the floor of my
It's
closet.
a big pile.
All right, pitch me,
I don't
Willy.
physically have enough space to contain everything, so I have to have a big pile of shit at all times in my closet. Bitchy. Oh, what's the worst part about skateboarding?
You don't know how to do it.
That is so rude. But you're right. You can't go side to side.
What do you mean? Oh, you want to be like skateboarding?
Four-way skateboard.
Oh, you're bombing a hill like facing down the hill.
You can go any way you want.
Oh.
I like started making that my new fart noise like when I do a fake fart, and now my farts somehow all sound like that.
Yeah,
now.
your cycles are synced.
Oh my
Four-way
God.
skateboard. You're skateboarding, and then you go that way, and then you go that way, and then if you want to do a kickflip, what'd you do? You shitted?
No, it just smelled so bad. I'm shocked you can't smell this.
No, I lost my.
Did you just
my
fart?
smell during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh.
I lost my smell during COVID.
I love it, Willie. Should we do Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
Who do you think's going to shit themselves next, me or you? Okay, fair enough.
Actually, I did because I just shit myself. I shit myself before the Gracie Abrams concert. I think I told you.
Yes, Lauren know?
But statistically, I would be next.
No, you didn't tell us this, actually.
Yeah, he did.
It was just one quick poot right before I was leaving, and I just changed my underwear.
He called me.
You didn't tell us that.
It was the exact same thing that happened to me. We were going to a Dodgers game years ago, and right as the Uber got there, I shit myself.
Yeah, the Uber was it was like Uber is here, and I go, all right, and
No.
fuck. But I was just thanking God that it didn't happen, because at that point, I mean, if I shit myself at the Kia Forum,
You just go into the bathroom, throw your boxers out, and clean your butt up, wouldn't you? You're not leaving.
I mean,
the
it wasn't
grave.
on my boxers, I guess.
Yeah, he was like, it was confined to his cheeks, which
Yeah,
was
it was confined to my cheeks.
a guy we know was home during COVID, and he was playing Xbox with his feet up on the dresser, and farted and shit himself. And he was like, "I don't have a job. I'm living at my parents' house, and I just shit myself."
That was Angus, right?
Yeah,
Angus?
but bleep that.
I think he talked about it on the pod, though.
I don't want to be the one.
But
to
yeah,
break that
I
news
could-
if that
I
has
could
been
cut it.
bleeped his
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Wait, what?
So funny.
26 years old, don't have a job, live with your parents, and you just shit yourself while playing Call of Duty.
That's awesome. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my coworker her breath stinks? I'm a flight attendant, and almost every time I start a trip, I'm working with people I've never met before. I'd known this person for about 4 hours, but her breath was absolutely rancid. We're sitting on the jump seat together, and in very close quarters, I literally have to face the opposite way when she speaks due to the aroma. On an airplane, it's very difficult to escape these kinds of situations because you're kind of stuck where you are. I tried pushing through it for the rest of the day and subtly offered her gum and did a million trash runs through the aisle just to get her away. Finally, I ended up telling her that I really think she should take a piece of gum or mint because her breath is a little stinky. She took the gum and seemed embarrassed, understandable,
Yeah.
especially when an almost stranger tells you that, but barely talked to me for the rest of the 3-day trip.
Oh my God.
I would want someone to tell me, but am I the asshole? P.S. We can tell when you're vaping in the lav, Rusty. And that's from Carmen.
No, you can't.
Wait, how do they know when you're vaping in the loft?
He goes like,
They can't hear that.
oh, in the like lavatory.
Yeah.
I thought she was saying this. They actually know? How do they know?
Have you seen the video of the guy getting like,
Yeah.
it's like I hit it one time? Where's the
Damn,
shot?
that stinks. But here's the thing.
that stinks butt.
Two things. I think she probably knows. I think people with she probably has like halitosis or something and probably knows. Sometimes I feel like my breath stinks and I would want someone to tell me so I could go fix it, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I had one of my best friends had a roommate in college that had like stinky feet,
Yeah.
and it was always a tough thing because it was a problem. It was hard to deal with, but he would also see that the guy had like stinky foot spray, and, like,
Right.
stinky foot cream.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, well, clearly he's aware.
Yeah.
So where do you? Yeah.
So now here's the question. Should she have, if you're going to be on a 3-day trip with this person, yeah, you should be like, dude, like, if this is something you're dealing with, you should have a piece of gum in 24/7.
3-day trip. How does that work? I guess
They
you're
go,
with the same crew.
they're just
for-
going to go back and forth for on that whatever leg they're doing. Oh, man. Yeah, no, you're not the asshole, I don't think. I think you did it the right way. Like, it wasn't like, the most embarrassing thing you could have done is just the first time you noticed it, been like, oh my God, your breath stinks. You tried to help her. She wasn't doing it. Also, flight attendants, like, are talking to 1 million people a day. Like, she can't be.
Yeah, because it does affect. Yeah, maybe you put gum in your nose.
Ooh, have you tried putting gum in your nose?
No, I agree. I think you probably did the right thing.
You did the
I think it sucks. There's no world in which it's like fun, but you did the right thing.
I used to talk with a girl who had just perpetually bad breath.
Oh my God.
And it was like you always kind of had to like brace yourself before you kissed her. And I brought it up to my roommate at the time. And the day after a party that she had been at, my roommate Tiger was like, yeah, that shit do stink. He was like, you got to cut that off. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think I do. Because it's a deal breaker. Like, it really is.
One of my best buddies, the first time we met, it like hit me like a wall. And I was like, oh my God, that's so odd. He's such a like normal, nice, clean guy. Had never happened since. I think I just caught him on a bad day or whatever. But I think if mine like perpetually stunk, I would want someone to tell me.
Yeah.
Does my breath ever stink, Willy?
Mine?
No.
Does mine ever stink?
Should we tell him?
You guys submitted
not,
this?
You're not the asshole. I wonder how they can tell. Do you think like a light goes off and most flight attendants just don't care?
I don't know.
I don't think you can tell. I think I'm sneaky enough.
Yeah.
But I guess noted. I will stop. All right, should we do This Guy Rocks?
Yeah.
All right, Andrew. Pause this immediately, and I mean immediately. Bang. Okay. This is this is a girl or guy that is out with their dad. It looks like either on a cruise ship or maybe like a Vegas nightclub. I can't really tell. And the dad is feeling himself, and the Snapchat text on the screen says, "Never bringing my dad out again."
This is definitely a cruise ship.
He's like, no, get off.
Oh my God. That's got to be a cruise ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, his wife.
Just don't give him Coke and y'all should be good.
His wife tries to stop him, and he confidently shoos her away.
Yeah, that's hysterical. Has anyone ever done that move
Yeah.
successfully?
That's the first time I've seen it not work.
Oh, wow.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, let me see, Willy. What do you got?
I got a really good one. Turn the volume up.
I'm going to fucking kill you. Enough.
Jesus is in danger. Press all buttons to help Jesus escape.
Play it again.
Please do not swipe away from this video. Jesus is in danger. Press all buttons to help Jesus escape.
I thought that was nice.
Please.
So are you saying Jesus rocks or Satan rocks? Or who even is that? That's not what...
That's the guy on the Venice boardwalk.
This video.
That's the last thing you see after a guy gives you a drink at the bar.
I want to go to heaven. That's you trying to stop me from.
So did you like, comment, share, and save?
Yeah. So the guy in the back is
Where do I know that guy?
my
from?
mom, and the guy in the front is me trying to eat Gushers under our stairs until I get cavities in my teeth.
God, what do you think the prompt was? Like, what was the AI prompt that they put in?
I mean, I think I think
you
it
sure
has a
this is
mind
AI?
of its own.
Oh my God,
Um,
dude! If I go to hell and that's what he looks like, I'm gonna be so bummed.
Well, you're gonna go to hell if you don't reshare this. So you're welcome that I share this with as many people as I did. I fucking
Wait, but this says nothing about hell. This is just for some reason, if this gets enough likes, comments, shares, and saves, Lucifer will let Jesus
Can
go.
we watch it one more time? Actually, from the start. I actually really kind of like this.
Jesus is in danger. Press all buttons to help Jesus escape.
Okay, that could be something.
One more time.
Nope, not one more time. Okay, one more time. That's it.
Please do not swipe away from this video. Jesus is in danger. Press all buttons to help Jesus escape.
I hate it so much, dude. That
Guy rocks. Shout out Jesus.
I really, really, truly despise it. I hate it with every fiber of my being. But I'm glad that
Teach me something.
teach me something, Willy.
All right. Do you know about? Wait. Okay. I'm gonna give you a choice for this one.
Okay.
I got two things, and you guys get to pick. Land, or one if by land, two if by sea.
See, obviously.
see.
Okay. Do you know about the vaquita?
No.
Yeah.
What is it? It's a tiny porpoise, and it's endangered. And there's like 20 left in the world. Look up vaquita with a V. You just got Family Guy. No, I'm just kidding.
That's adorable.
So mad.
What the hell is it?
It's like 5 feet long. So it's like,
It's like fun size.
yeah.
Where does it live?
Gulf of California. off of Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
There are 20 of them?
I think the estimate is that there's like 20 left.
Oh. Okay, that looks like AI.
Yeah.
No, that one's real.
Yeah, what are we doing to save them?
I don't know. I'm not doing much.
This is the first I've heard of them, so I haven't done nothing to save them. All right.
Wait, can I show you the land option?
Please.
It's similar. Google Saola, Saola. Also a highly OLA. Highly endangered land mammal in like Vietnam.
Whoa.
They call it the Asian unicorn. There's like 100 left.
Nice.
What are we doing to save them?
I think we're teaming them up with the vaquita.
I love it. I love it a lot.
I thought you would like all these endangered animals.
I do. Did you Google like animals that are in danger?
No. That's not real. That was a unicorn.
How do you know?
All right. Do you guys know about the Greenland shark?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay. The Greenland shark is fascinating. It is.
Oh, is this one that's like 1,000,000 years old?
There are ones that were alive during like the Civil War. Like they're like hundreds and hundreds of years old. They lived to like 400. They move. They're like not like I don't think it would be a problem if you were in the water with one. They move like 1 mile an hour and just wait for like they're in almost like complete darkness. They're like super low down off of Greenland and like in the Arctic, and they'll just like wait for like a dead fish to like float past them, and if they miss it, they might not eat for another like handful of months. Isn't that insane? They're just like these like kind of bottom feeder-esque
Damn.
sharks. They live to like 400. They are born in complete darkness with like, 8 of their siblings, and then they might never see another Greenland shark. Their mom immediately ditches them. But like not on purpose. They all just kind of like float. Like what I gathered is they're all just kind of like floating around.
Well, don't they have to find another one to bang?
Yeah, I guess like they'll like run into one and mate once in their like 500 years that they're alive. And
Google this guy?
yeah, and they can go months on end without eating.
Are they covered in like barnacles?
No, but they're covered in like scars. They're like really like sad looking. Like they look old. It looks like what a shark would look like in like the 1400s. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah.
So like they literally have to wait for a fish that's so rotten that like other shit wouldn't have gotten it.
Wow.
And it'll just like float into their mouth.
They're like the sloths of the sea.
All right.
That's awesome.
Willie, do you want to do fun facts you can use during an icebreaker or ways to say someone died?
You pick.
Let's do fun facts you can use during an icebreaker.
Okay. These are fun facts you can use in an icebreaker.
I've slept with someone in this room, and then everyone has to look around and try and figure out who is like on your level and would let you have sex with them.
I like that. Every time I see an animal in captivity, I try to free it, and I have a 50% success rate.
Yeah, that makes him wonder, like, has he done it 100 times and he's freed 50 animals, or has he tried twice and only done
It's
it
like
once?
I've been to a zoo once, because that's like an insane success rate in the context of a zoo.
My grandfather invented the wedgie, and then they have to try and figure out, was your grandfather a bully, or was he a poor kid who was on the receiving end of like a new tactic?
I like that. I spent 6 years training for the Olympics just to find out that jumping rope is not an event.
I love it. I'm the second dumbest person in this room, and then everyone around you is starting to think, am I dumber than that guy?
I like that.
I like that.
My name spelled backwards is a flavor of jelly. People will be racking their brains. They're like,
What's marmalade backwards?
Marmalade's not a flavor. Eparg would be grape backwards, I think. Sorry, did I make it?
My name backwards is a flavor of jelly. Eparg, nice to meet you. These are ways to say someone died.
He's sucking soil.
They moved south.
His heart is taking PTO.
He has a meeting with the man.
He got called into the other room.
He beat the game.
That's awesome.
And then I had He Is the Wind. I want some when I die. Every time there's a gust of wind, they're like, "That's Jack."
I want people to say Will and Ellen didn't. What was the thing you said that one time when we were drunk?
Oh yeah, I said when Will dies, I'm at his funeral. I'm gonna say most people run away from life. Will Donnellan runs at it. We were like blacked out at a bar, and I kept being like, "I'm gonna say that at your funeral." He's like, "All right, dude."
And then I'm gonna write a memoir. Too Cool to Crash. The Will Donnellan story.
Does that already exist?
Yeah, me and Scott. It's a joke we've had for like
so
long
good.
time. There's gonna be a book about me called "Too Cool to Crash," the Will Donnellan story.
But hopefully, not hopefully, but like,
it kind of implies that I died in a car crash, right?
yeah, but like that would sell more copies.
Yeah.
All right, time for Rusty's song of the day. I got "Keys in the Conch Shell" by Kenny Chesney. It's about this guy. He lives, I think it's like he's in the Keys or he's in Florida or something. And this woman calls him, maybe an old lover.
She's like, "Hey, what's up? Hello."
She says something like that. And he's like, "That's so funny that like right when you were calling, I was just hoping I'd see you again." He's like, "Come on over." And then he talks about how he's probably out fishing or like windboarding or something. But if he's not there when she gets back, the keys in the conch shell, come on in, make yourself at home. And I always, my favorite friends are the ones that feel comfortable just coming over and like letting themselves in. And so I really liked the visual of that.
I like that a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great Tuesday. And we will see you bright and early for our Wednesday episode. Love you.
Happy Wednesday.